Hey, what's up? It's another episode of Watch Do Strappin. These aren't watch reviews, just a quick wristwatch check and strap pairing, just to show the combination. Maybe give some people ideas if they have a similar watch, uh, and you know, see what they can do with it as I'm doing if they wanted to. And these are kind of like a ongoing extended review or supplemental reviews, or was it supplements to a natural review, which I have yet to do on this watch. But either way, just I usually throw in a couple more tidbits, thoughts off the top of my head about a particular watch that I'm showing on these videos. So I am back on the TAG Heuer Carrera. This is the Montreal 160th anniversary edition, limited edition. I guess this is actually from around 2020, if I'm not mistaken. So almost around 4 years ago. So a little bit longer than I thought it was. But this has always been on my mind since I first saw it way back. I was like, damn, that's a pretty good looking watch. But it was a bit too expensive at the time. And I didn't buy it back then. But fast forward to right around now. I guess this was my very last purchase at the end of 2023. It came basically on the last week of 2023, or maybe I purchased it then and then it actually arrived on somewhere on the first day or first week of, couldn't be the first day because it's New Year's Day, but around the first week of January 2024. So this is how I started my year off and sort of ended the last one. And I think it was a good one to end it on in terms of watch purchases go. And yeah, I've never regretted buying this. By second hand off of the watch box, or formerly the watch box. Now it's called the 1916 company, right? But essentially the same thing. And yeah, lovely example here. Just love the clean white dial. The only real black print, I would suppose, is the Carrera Heuer logo on the top here. The rest of it is basically a nice mix of primary colors, blue, yellow, and red. And I really like that. Today is the 4th of July, 2024. And to my day off, I figure, yeah, bust this out. This has the most patriotic colors on the watch of anything that I own currently. And looking around for some strap options, and when I was looking around, I wanted to I know I had a lot of nice ones from a previous watch, but they were all 20 millimeters, and the lug width on here that takes 19 millimeter straps, so it's a little bit tight. So but what the heck, it just managed to squeeze it in. And I think you can kind of, 1 millimeter difference isn't too bad. Basically a half a millimeter on either side, essentially, between the lugs here. But yeah, I think it works all right. It doesn't look too overly cramped and like squished or distorted, which is good. Works fine for me. This is what would this be? This is from CNS Watch Bands, and you can see the logo there. Got this a while back, and I really like the white color with the red and blue. This gives it a really sporty look, obviously, and for 4th of July, and of course pairing with the watch, it all works together very well. A little party trick that I totally almost forgot that it had was until I was in the bathroom at night, setting this up the day before, and turned off the lights, got into a darker situation, and I noticed the whole strap was glowing. And I was like, oh yeah, this strap is fully loomed too. I'm not going to be able to do a loom shot here. Check out my Instagram, or hopefully maybe you're in one of the Facebook pages that groups that I'm at, or you're part of Watch Crunch. You might have seen the posting I did of this. I definitely have some loom shots, a loom shot of this, and it looks pretty cool. It glows green. I really would that you see white. The red and blue parts obviously shouldn't be glowing, but yeah, the rest of it's not bad. It's pretty reactive, and if I recall, like most decent loom, it'll dim to a level where it can kind of sustain reasonably well for visibility throughout the night. And I believe this is where the strap falls. I mean, I look at it, the material and stuff. It's like, I don't know if there's really going to be enough in here. Maybe it's just a quick gimmick for the moment and it'll fade super fast. But yeah, it does actually have a little bit of longevity. And it's not too badly priced. I mean, I just checked recently because I would like to get this in 19 millimeters, but I don't think they ever did. It looks like there's a blank space that's crossed out, so maybe they did at one quick moment offer it. I don't know. I'll put myself on a waiting list to see if they ever do make these in 19 millimeters. That would be great to just get it just on that better, tighter, more perfect fit for this particular watch. But it is what it is. And so, yeah, it's just under $8, like $7.90 something cents, somewhere around there. And yeah, they do some pretty good pricing for CNS Watch Bands. And no, I'm not a shill. I just happen to shop there and just telling you where I got it and how much it is. That's it. I get nothing out of that. You can buy or not buy. Same with watches. It's all my personal collection and what I like, and that's what I share. I don't go into, I'm not like the other, maybe some of the other watch channels which are just throwing out the latest and greatest stuff. Not usually me. Sometimes I do. I might buy something new, but I usually just kind of look around and try to find stuff that I like. And yeah, and this is definitely something that I like, and it's definitely not new. And yeah, anyways, so yeah, and then if you buy 5 or more, usually you'll get an additional discount over the entire order, so it'll be even cheaper. And I'd say it's worth it. Just the cost that you buy these things at over there and the variety that they have, it's a little hit and miss. Some of it is pretty reasonably decent quality. It's not too bad. The other parts, some things might be not the best. I'd say, yeah, it just depends. It's hard to say. I can't really nail one thing that's particularly better than the other than usually, like, they're originally, I think, more known for the NATO straps, because it was called cheapest NATO straps before, even though they offered more than that. But I think that was their primary focus at the time, early on. And then they've expanded. They definitely have a lot of like rubber and leather straps. I wasn't too impressed with any of the rubber straps. But it's been a while. Maybe they've improved some of the formula or the quality of that stuff. And what else? Some of the leather straps can be okay. Some of it can be kind of crappy. I don't particularly care for any of the suede leather straps. They seem the build quality seems it'll do, but you'll probably want something else. But then there are some that's not too bad. You can definitely get by, and it'll hold reasonably well, I think. And again, there are some NATO style straps which feel pretty cheap, but you just want it for a particular color, just have some fun once in a while. That's something that you don't think you need to spend that much money, because honestly, I don't think in general NATO straps need to be that expensive. Just the nature of them. That's what I feel. And then there are some that are a little bit more premium in quality. It's a mixed bag. I like the rib stuff, the rib NATO. That's kind of it's been going on for a while, but I would say it's a somewhat recent trend, going with the rib style of NATO straps, NATO style straps. You'll know what I mean. They got like this rib texturing that goes along down the length of the strap, and it's actually kind of a vintage throwback. I think very few companies used to carry that kind of build or style of NATO style straps. And then it kind of disappeared, and then it's sort of been brought back recently, kind of resurrected. That's how it seems like to me. Like, I think Bark and Jack has some. I've seen some all over, of course, Amazon and other places. There's definitely a lot more of those types. There's slightly more premium, but anyways, we're talking about this, so here we go. Looks good. Looks nice and sporty. Dig it. And that's about it. Thanks for watching, and happy 4th if you celebrate. And what watch are you wearing today? I find it an excuse to try to dress up a watch. Pick a watch and dress it up in a particular holiday season, day, just to celebrate with. And if it's like Veterans Day or something like that, I'd probably find a military style watch, something, yeah. that looks more suited for that kind of theme. In this case, obviously red, white, and blue for 4th of July. Who knows, for Halloween maybe you want to do black and orange or something along those lines. Christmas, maybe something white, or I don't know if you're really into green and red, but you know, there's other reasons why you might want to do something fun, celebratory with your wristwear, timekeeping devices on around your wrist. Thanks for watching, and enjoy, have fun with your watches.